Okay.
Gamer Nation.
Ooh.
I am so.
Ugh.
I'm
Ugh. Country boy, I love you.
and
Okay, sorry.
hello and welcome everyone. We are live streaming. What?
I was gonna try and add a different thumbnail, but I don't care anymore. I don't know why it goes to the default leaves. It's so dumb.
Oh,
It's so
change the banner. Have you finished like the entire like thumbnail thingy, my bobber?
what? Oh no. I have not even lined it because
Oh,
turns out I
that's
was lining on the wrong layer, or I was lining on very long story.
I
But I was actually planning on doing that now on the live
a
stream.
yeah. I mean like it's our default thumbnail because like it's our banner. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You literally, that's literally me. Cause remember that I was doing like a draw of the squad for us and stuff for our characters and stuff, and then I just gave up in the middle of it.
Yeah, also I've been having a lot of difficulties with digital art lately, and because my tablet is being
Being stupid.
very weird. Yeah, and also I've just been very unmotivated. I've been drawing a lot more
Soft
traditionally, and traditionally is very easy for me, far easier than
technical difficult.
uh digital or whatever. Okay.
Because there's no like technical difficulties in traditional artwork.
Yeah, and I can manipulate the mediums far easier than in digital.
I
What? Are
charging my
people
phone.
entering your room? It's okay, just talk to me. You can be like, I'm on a business call with my associates.
Yeah, I'm good.
There's some chips over here if you want some.
Who are you talking to? I am very uncomfy. Hmm.
I'll say hi.
No, that is far too thick.
All right, you know what? You're coming with me
What?
to the
What?
great outdoors. Hold up.
Why? Lights, camera, action. No, what is that? No. Wait, are you? Oh
Okay,
my
there we go.
god.
Just walking out here to grab food.
Whoa, this is very.
Where is the chip? Oh, the chips are over here. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Okay. You can hear them, can't you? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I'm just grabbing chips because that's what I do at parties. Just grab the food and leave.
Um,
This is why you can't throw me into any social situation. If not, I will freak out and cry.
um, there we go.
By the way, I think Sasha wants to join. I don't know.
Well, she has her
She had a
reasons. I understand that because I do not like I don't like going on calls with you guys if there's other people in the room. I don't care if they're my family. I'm uncomfortable with them. You know what I mean? I'm saying. So I understand her grind.
yeah. Hold up. I'm sorry that it's so loud.
Oh, okay.
Get in some food.
It's summertime. It's about to be summertime, and y'all still hating. I know you hate this already. Pastor quinceañera, something. Everybody.
Yes, the party.
I remember that song from rewatching Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2 far too many times for the healthy amount or whatever. And then it became a meme, and I actually knew about it, and I was like, oh my gosh.
You can literally make a meme out of anything now, can't you?
It's true, but depends how well it sticks. Cause I'm just thinking, but
Sasha texted in the chat.
what?
She says, yeah, where a donde? Okay.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Of course, I was obsessed with that song, so I'm gonna be a little embarrassed. Everybody, low-key slaps though. Let's be real. Okay, I don't know why I have an opinion on this. Also, this is one of my. I do not like this drawing. I don't know why I sketched over it. I don't know why I felt the need to. Should have just lined it. I'm so dumb.
I'm also dumb. We're all dumb, Sasha. Connie, not Sasha. Sasha's a dumb one.
No, me dumb. Only me. I'm so dumb. I am the only dumb one here. It is only me who is legally. Oh my gosh, like, let me tell you how dumb I am. I saved this as a JPG file instead of an SAI file. And so now the quality has dropped drastically. And oh my gosh, I'm just so upset with myself.
Oh, yeah. I remember you told me about that. Just like, I saved it as a whatever it's called file. I'm like, you stupid.
And the more I talk about it, the more unmotivated I am to color this. Oh my gosh. Or do anything with it. Like, I'm just so unmotivated. I was trying to do it earlier today, and I just could not find joy in it. Because usually I get, like, really into it, but I don't know. It's just like, I want it to be done already. Like, why isn't it done already? Like, be done. Like,
Hate me. Because you know how I'm changing Val's, like, clothing?
mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Connie.
What? Oh, yeah, well, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And you're gonna have to suffer.
It's not that much of a drastic change, actually. It's literally, there's still a hoodie here. Let me just send you a picture of Cicada.
Okay. Yeah, because I have not even finished Flash Season 3, and I never plan on ever finishing it, so. Because let me tell you,
Join.
the quality in that show low-key dropped.
It did. Season 5 sucks.
Oh, yeah, Season 5! I meant Season 4. Okay, sorry. Is that the new one? Season 5? I don't know.
Yeah, Season 4 sucked. I hated Season 4 and Season 3. That was, like, the worst. Season 3 just... Sasha keeps spamming me that she wants to join.
Oh, I thought it... Okay. I guess I have to add her. Okay. Prepare for this, because I have to go onto the Google Docs where I have everyone's emails saved, and then I have to...
That's so dumb.
I know. Because then I have to directly copy and paste it with my cursor, which is... Okay, I invited her.
Alright. Okay.
But, yeah, I think they really lost me when they did that weird episode where they were like, they all put their hands in, it was all the women or whatever, and they put their hands in, they were like, hashtag feminism. They literally said hashtag feminism, and I lost my marbles because I'm all for equality, feminism, and whatever. But like when you say hashtag feminism, you have lost my respect. Okay. Okay, sorry. I just had
Legit, like I wanted, like as soon as he said that, I'm just like, I just started screaming. I just like, oh my god, I wanted to cry.
it was so bad. Like all of the CW. Oh, Sasha's calling us.
What the heck? Why? Sasha, stop it.
I just invited you.
What the heck, Sasha? Okay, I'm trying to like find like a decent picture to send you of Cicada, because like they don't have like a full body like image of him, which sucks, by the way. But anyways, it's okay. So Cicada has like this like thing over him. Okay, like he has this thing, and it's like a really cool thing, and I like Cicada.
Calling again?
Why is she calling him? Stop it!
Wait,
Like,
is he? What is that? Oh. No, that's
okay, that's literally how she looks. It's
in
a giant like black trench coat that's like ripped, and it's a hoodie, and like she has like these like bandages on her, and like she has like the gloves, and then like she has like this turtleneck thing now, and now she has like
yeah, I see it. Yeah. I'm looking at the
she
pictures.
has dark purple cargo pants, I guess, and that are like wrapped around her. Yeah. So it's not that much of a drastic change. It's just slightly.
Yeah, and I think in this drawing it's mostly her from the side, so it's not incredibly
It's not a big deal. It's a big deal, but like
Yeah. Also I'm incredibly lazy and have no motivation. Have I said that? I feel like
fucking nerds.
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I was just spam inviting you. I was pressing like paste like thousands and thousands of times. Okay.
okay.
Where is my stylus? Oh my gosh.
By the way,
Oh my
we
gosh.
love
It was
this
on my
fan art.
computer. I'm so
I'm
dumb.
living for this fan art right now.
What?
What fan art?
Okay, I'm living for this fan art.
What fan art? I'm so confused.
The one that she's drawing.
I can't see what she's drawing. It's not showing the screen share option, Sasha.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay,
I'll
well,
be.
how was I supposed to know that? And she's. Oh
What?
my gosh.
It just cut you off.
Oh yeah. By the way, Sasha, I'm changing Val's design.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm changing her design.
And I'm ignoring that decision and not changing their design on this.
Yeah, me too. Because screw that. How much are you changing her design?
I'm just changing her clothes. It's not that much. It's not a drastic design change. It's literally now she like has a trench coat instead, and she has like this turtleneck thing under it, and now she has cargo pants. It's not
But
that
she's
big.
not intimidating.
I don't care that she's not intimidating. She's still gonna be small, and she's still gonna have the same hairstyle, I guess. And she's just getting a change of clothing. That's it.
Oh.
So she's not changing.
You needn't worry. Trust me, I worried, but I have nothing to worry.
It's not that drastic of a change. Don't worry, Sasha.
Is that 1010?
Yeah.
Aw.
I do not like this. I don't know why I had to draw. Because I'm probably.
I'm sorry for your suffering.
Oh, you're redrawing that.
I'm so.
I'm sorry I put you through the suffering.
No, it's okay. I'm just going through that whole thing of not being motivated whatsoever to do art.
Out of that.
Well,
So
I mean, everything you make doesn't have to be a masterpiece.
I know. I guess it's not particularly that. It's just that I'm lazy. You know, like I don't want to do it. Like,
That's
you know what I mean? Like
you're like bored with what you're doing.
Yeah, I wonder if there's anything else I can do. Because, like, I'm not. There's this that I could try. Wait, have I. Hide
Draw a
that.
house.
Ooh.
Oh my
You.
god,
Well, I'm not very good at drawing digitally.
why
Like,
you
I have to upload my pictures that I take of my sketchbook and then I start. Because this is proof that I do draw horribly digitally. Or, well, not. I don't know. Like.
Do you use a mouse? Or.
Oh no, I use my tablet, but it's just not the same for me. Like on contact paper.
Yeah, I feel that.
But
felt that. That's why I don't draw digitally. Literally, I have a tablet, but I can't use it because I don't know how to hook it up to my computer. So I'm sending it to like one of our friends who's like a military tech person. So
Wow, that's kind of jumping the boat here.
yeah,
You didn't have to go off like that. Jeez.
beware of Big Brother.
This has nothing to do with our D&D session, but I was drawing Chase and I made him look bald and I don't know how to fix it.
why did you make my boy look bald?
I didn't mean to. He just does. He has a big forehead.
He's Brendan Yuri. No, he's Jack.
He has a brain, okay?
He's Jack's films.
I cannot relate.
It's not
Me
his.
too. Okay, by the way, Connie, I'm just gonna say this. Literally last session, Val was so out of character.
I thought so.
God, you keep saying that.
I know. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I know. I was like.
Wait, kept saying what?
Okay, literally the entire
I think whispering makes me angry.
Okay, literally the entire session, like, I don't know what was going on with me, but I just, like, kept going off for some weird reason. Like, Val's just a social person. She's not a charismatic person. She doesn't know how to interact with humans. That's why she knows how to keep her mouth shut. And yet, for some weird reason, she went off on, like, everyone.
I don't know. I think it was kind of like, ooh. Although we could have saved it for her snapping point. I don't know. I just thought she wasn't, like, supposed to be, like, a very, like, I don't know, flowery person, if that makes sense. And it seemed to me like I kind of got that vibe. I don't know if that is what she's like, but that's what I thought.
But she's mostly, like, a little bit more dark and gritty, I guess.
Edgy!
I don't know how I want what's his face to be seen as. I just kind of go with whatever.
I don't know, but like I just get this vibe from him, you know, and I get this maternal urge deep within me, and I'm like, I must
eat.
What?
Consume. I don't know. That's what came to my mind.
I think of Zach as a snotty mix.
Two very different.
What? I said nothing.
What'd you say?
What? I literally didn't hear you.
Oh, what? I said that Zach's like a snotty mixed nudes.
He's not snotty. You're just biased because he's played by your cousin.
Yeah. Hey, excuse me, I'm not snotty. How am I snotty?
We're not gonna comment. I plead the fifth.
What?
I plead the fifth.
I thought you said I played the fifth.
Yeah,
like,
I was
what?
like
I mean, like, okay.
I plead the fifth. I'm not gonna say anything on that comment.
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you hate me so much? I don't know what I did.
You're Sasha. Yeah, I don't know. You're Sasha.
I think it's because you created a very beautiful character, okay, who is male. Whenever I see a beautiful male, I automatically am like, I have to hate him now. And I think that's what's happening to me.
How dare you be beautiful?
No wonder why I act like that around the people I like.
Damn.
Everyone around me is beautiful.
Way to frickin' frick. No, I'm not gonna dig into that.
Two different versions, Sasha.
I like insulting people. That sounds so bad.
I don't. I actually sometimes I do, but I have to be at a certain level of friendship before I do.
Hey,
or else
man,
I feel
like-
terribly
Yeah.
bad.
Sam, the only
That's not true, Ivy.
What do you mean? You haven't even seen me around people who I don't even know.
Yes, I have.
Really? Tell me how I am.
You think I haven't been to your freaking band things before? Excuse me?
You've never been to any of my band things before.
Yes, I have. I have literal footage of me there recording you.
When?
When I was living in Florida, stupid.
Was in middle school. Oh my god! Literally the entire time. The only reason why I was actually talking to those upperclassmen, aka Joanna and whoever was next to Joanna at that time, was because of the fact that I had two of my friends behind me. I play off of their personality whenever I'm around people who I do not know. For people who I do not know and I have no one around me with, I literally just sit in a corner and act like nothing's happening. I don't going off to people like, I'm gonna insult you now. Insult. Ha, tee hee. Like, it took me a while to get to the point where I literally called Maddie like a B. I literally called her during text. And I'm also just like, while we were on a call, because she was at a sectional day, it took me a while to get to the point. It took me like 3 months in order to I had an existential crisis for being in band because I didn't know how to talk to people. And that's the thesis.
I'm kind of forgetting
I was
what
there
we
for that.
originally were talking about.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
This is
I'm
getting
very
personal
confused
for
as
the
to how we
internet.
got there.
No, because Satya's saying that I just go around and insult everyone that I
didn't say that. I said I've seen
I think she
you.
said that you did the opposite.
What do you mean
Yes.
the opposite? No, you literally said
Or
like
like
person has to be
the,
a certain level of friendship in order to do that. I'm like, huh, same. And you're like, I don't know you're not. I'm like, B, yes I am.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I apologize for off on me.
why does this look so anime?
What's wrong with anime? No.
Ugh.
Weeb.
I'm gonna unalive myself. I'm so. Ugh. Okay, sorry.
Okay, but like Sasha, I am sorry for going off as well.
You just do it all the time. It's like sometimes
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
think like when you're Val, you're just like also you, and you can't help but go off, sis.
yeah, I'm like the
Opposite of me. She knows how to like shut up and not talk. And then I still manage to play her as myself, which isn't a good thing.
But with a interesting British accent.
Oh my gosh, wait, the liner actually looks okay. I should have probably like scanned it and then
Sasha!
what?
I am very prepared to give you all of my money.
No!
Yes!
Don't
No,
give me your
like,
money.
seriously,
I will
do
literally
you-
give it to children. It will
No,
not be
no.
mine. It will
Okay,
not be my money.
listen up, Missy.
I refuse.
No, because you have to listen to me. Okay, listen to me. Whoa. That was
What just
so
happened?
base. That was like base.
That's what it's like to go to hell and come back. Oh my
Right.
god, Martin looks so cute. I freaking love it. Okay, anyways. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn the camera around and just look exactly like just at Martin.
Wait, are you?
because-
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Sasha.
Can we just? Oh my god.
Baby.
I took away his glasses because he doesn't need them. He wears contacts. Okay,
He
he's a
looks
cool
like an
e-boy. That's the point.
Oh my god.
Here, wait. Here's
I
his
can't believe
oldest-
I wrote a fanfic about him.
I know.
I'm still ashamed about that.
He was really like not cute when I first had him, so I don't know why he was like one of our main characters, because at that point it wasn't even about Nathan or like Sky or anything. Like there's this other design I did, but I don't really like it, so
Coot.
Literally, our entire story before we actually started organizing, it was just Martin and Mandolin.
I remember that.
It was. I love him. I made Lux older.
But him. That's all I heard. All I heard was that
Huh?
it literally but him.
Oh,
Hot take.
Lux, a beautiful baby
I
boy.
need to redraw Tenchi, but I freaking love the Lucy design. I'm gonna use it for something else.
Okay,
No.
Lucy, 10 out of 10 would date. Also, Violet, how you draw her, 10 out of 10 would date. Just saying.
Me too.
Bro,
Wait, let's see.
okay, Sasha.
Where the frig is my freaking? Oh look, ha! Look
Oh
at
my
these sexies. Okay. Anyways,
Sasha!
what?
Okay, do you have like a PayPal or where do you live?
I don't think I'm gonna say that on the internet.
Because I am willing to send you cash. Okay, because I have cash now because I was given it because I went away for a week, but I still haven't because I'm a rebellious teenager.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
Sasha, can you send me your address? Actually, I do need to send you something.
I will send my
Sasha.
address, but if I get money, I'm sending it back with that
no,
money.
no. Okay, but can I tell you what I
Ew. Alright.
will give you money for? Wait, how does I don't
Wait, Sasha, wait,
I
hold
don't
up.
know how to commission people. I've never done this before. I'm so nervous.
I don't know either.
Should I wear a suit?
That's why I don't do commissions because I don't know how.
I should research. Let me search how to commission someone.
Val. I love Val so much. I mean Val.
How
Violet.
to
Wow, I was gonna say, like,
commission someone.
I don't know if I did this. Okay, so
Violet gives me big top energy. Anyways.
she is though. She is okay.
I like how we're talking about this now.
Like she will literally destroy anyone who's below her.
Okay, we don't need to destroy. All I heard was destroy, and I don't think I'm ready for this.
With different clips. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. Okay. How art commissions work.
Do you actually? Okay, this is
What
the.
are art commissions? Want yourself drawn as a ninja? How about a
I
fantastic
swear, if you
avatar?
went on freaking WikiHow.
No. On art corgi, whatever that is. Oh my gosh. Bro.
Oh my gosh.
Because so I have this like entire story thing that I have it's very long and complicated, and it would take a lot of it if you remember that one sleepover that we had for Ivani's birthday.
Yeah, you explained a lot of it to me.
Yeah, although I have changed a lot of it because that one story basically was a ripoff of Naruto, and it's very different now because let's be real, Naruto wasn't all that incredible. Sense to it. But I've
I don't know animes.
what?
I said I do not understand because I do not watch animes.
Oh,
Okay, well,
non-weeb. It's I've gotten out of animes. I'm gonna be real, but
whoa.
but I have these like because like what like I love about that drawing that you were doing, Sasha, or whatever, is that it looks like a movie cover, like oh my god, like a movie poster, and I'm just like,
That was the idea.
it looks so good. Oh my gosh, and I just like I want you to because your style is so good.
It's like anime semi-realistic, and I'm still like learning how to freaking draw. So
Yeah, it's like that like cool like blend of both, you know, like very like stylized. Oh my god! But like I'm just like I will send you money, and you will have to suffer with it. Okay?
no.
Yeah. And if you send it back, I will make a court case against you. I'm not kidding. Okay.
I'll be your witness.
Yes, thank
What do you
you. And these lives will be evidence.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I'm on Connie's side with this, Sasha.
Man, you gotta. What's the saying? What's the thing? You
Not
gotta.
give money to people. That's yes. Thanks for agreeing.
You gotta demand respect, and if you allow others to treat you way other in this. Yes. Thank you. Gandhi once said that. The end. Period.
Yeah, didn't he say that when he was like directing Infinity War or something?
Oh yeah, totally. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I think it was 21 Jump Street things.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, this drawing freaking. Oh! I hate drawing pupils.
Okay, so now I don't want to color this because I'm scared I'm gonna ruin it. So I'm gonna learn how to scan freaking whatevers and then just color it.
Easy. You take a picture of it on your phone. Make sure it's a clear picture with no shadow or anything. Then you upload it into your computer, and then bam, you just paste it onto your art software, and then you can use your stylus and just start coloring it. And make sure you do line art so it doesn't the color goes everywhere. Make sure you line it first, and then you start coloring it, and then you start adding shading. Make sure you use it all. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Were you talking about digitally? Because you can just like copy it and print it out, and then
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. And then she went on a freaking like. Okay.
Yep, that's where Val gets it from, I guess.
What the heck? I'm sorry that I made Val out of character during the freaking session. I'm sorry.
No, dude, we're not attacking you. It was a joke. Hey, Michael, Vsauce here. Okay, sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Okay, so this is okay. The line art is done, and I'm gonna find a way to, scan it, print it out a bunch of times, and then color it a bunch of times. So whichever one comes out the best.
I didn't know you were trying to copy it and then color it. I big dumb.
It's okay. We're all big dumb here.
Yes.
I think that's what we're all realizing.
We
Well,
all
all
share a collective brain cell.
That's very true.
You know the
A lot of times
you know the
we're like not sharing.
Hercules.
Oh my god.
You know Hercules where they have the like. Huh?
Wait, the
The
okay.
three ladies that
three
share an eyeball.
Yes.
That's us, but the eyeball is a brain
Brain
cell.
cell. Very
Oh
true.
my god.
I love that analogy.
Alright.
Following. Sasha, you need to watch The Dragon Prince.
No.
Please.
I
It's
already
pretty good.
tried.
Fuck you, man. That
Try.
I tried. It didn't work, okay?
Shut up. No, Connie, have
Her
you seen
elfie ears scared me.
What else?
Elfie scare you? So,
Wait.
Connie, have you seen it? The Dragon Prince.
Seen it? Rayla, Dragon Pit. What do you mean ears?
The ears!
Let me see the ears.
The
God.
ears!
What
I
about
was
the ears?
intimidated by the ears! The elfie ears.
Connie, have you seen Dragon Prince?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking. That's
Sorry, but Sasha keeps talking over you. Yeah.
about ears.
I was intimidated.
By your ears.
Ella es ella. Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué es?
No, she thought it was boring. She
Ellos
told
ojos.
No, she said it was
Huh?
boring. Sasha, you literally
Me?
boring. Yes, you literally told me.
Bruh
I
moment.
did.
Oh my god.
I remember watching the first episode and then wanting to watch the second episode and then not watching the second episode. That's literally what I remember.
Yeah, but you also told me when you started it, you're just like, it's boring!
Oh.
I can't
Well, if I said that, then I guess I said that.
can't believe you. This is so tragic.
Yes, now be mad at me and take away the commission.
No.
No!
Sasha, we are going to sue you next time you say that.
How the heck are you gonna sue me? I thought you were trying to give me money.
Well, we're gonna sue you, and if you win the legal battle, we're gonna give you money instead, and you can do nothing about it except receive it.
Lose Connie,
I don't know.
but then we're gonna lose a case, so therefore we have to give her the money. That's how it works, I think.
Oh right, I made that way too complicated. I'm gonna be real.
I'm sad. I messed up Natty's hair, and now he looks like the freaking main character from Boku no Pico, and I don't know how to feel. I hope none of you got that reference.
I did not.
Good.
I did not either because I
Good.
watch anime.
Being
It's
good.
not an anime.
Batman to go watch.
Just because
go
the
out with
name
Walkman.
sounds. Wow.
Okay, Sasha, is it an anime?
No, it's not an anime.
Is it
What
a
is-
manga?
Let's see.
We're all expecting weeb things from you. Right?
Yeah, I know.
A Korean drama?
Oh my god. Is it?
No.
Okay.
But there is a Korean drama I have been watching. It's pretty good. So
Wait. Which one is it? Because honestly, I've gone down that hole a few times.
it's called Abyss, okay?
Abyss?
I
Yeah.
tried watching something called Orange Marmalade, which is based off of this web series that I used, like web comic that I read.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Orange marmalade.
yeah, and then I stopped because it got boring.
Oh my gosh.
But I read the whole comic. The comic was really good.
I'm gonna redraw Danny.
I cannot believe that they shook it.
Yes, I fell down that rabbit hole because it was I didn't like it. I don't know. There's something about it that just threw me off. I'm like, whoa, this isn't how the literally in the beginning of like the actual comic, like this girl, like they were just talking about vampires, I think, and then all of a sudden, like in the actual like Korean drama, freaking this one dude was just staring at this girl the entire time, like seductively, and then all of a sudden, like his AKA like his blood, like where he keeps the blood, the pig blooded, just like bursts open, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's a vampire!" Ah!
You say you're a good girl, I say you're a liar. Sorry.
Legit, like I didn't know what's going on. I'm like, this did not happen in the comics, so I'm just gonna stop.
Man. Wow. Edward Collins be like,
Do I draw him running his hands through his hair? He looks like he's protecting himself from a bat. God damn it.
a bat? What?
Yes. Like the
And-
flying
like-
ones. Not a metal.
Okay, so originally I was picturing an actual bat, and then you said that, and then I pictured a baseball bat, and then you said that, and then I pictured a baseball bat with wings. I was like, what? Okay, sorry. This is going a lot of places, but I have to draw that now.
I like the visuals. I am intrigued
Oh, yeah,
by them.
Like Orange Marmalade is basically like this romance story between a vampire and a human. It's a cute story.
Okay, wait, so I feel like I've read that before. Is it where the vampire is a girl?
Yes.
Okay, oh my gosh, I love that so much. Okay, sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it was such a good story. I literally binge read the entire thing on a plane.
Crap.
I love that. Okay.
I need to catch up with Home Sweet Home because I went through this entire phase just like stop reading webcomics and webtoons, and I'm kind of sad. I'm big sad because I want to catch up with some of the other webcomics that I
Wait, okay, so I drew it. I think I visually represented it very well.
is that
Yes.
a flying bat?
Yes.
I thought bats already flew.
Okay.
No, I want to make like
I
I love
love you back. A little loud blue. I got hair. Shut up. Okay, sorry.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Talk about the Flash real quick. Okay, season 3, just
Hang on.
literally the entirety of season 3 of the Flash just sucked.
Yeah, I think all of the CW shows have drastically gone downhill. Like, there's something happened where, like, at first they were, like, pretty good, and then, like, something happened where they're just, like, I don't know.
One of the writers died and they had to cover up for it, so they named him a clone. But the clone wasn't accurate.
Like, the writers for all of the shows on the CW.
Shiro's confirmed. Shiro's the writer of all the CW shows.
Shiro.
Oh my god.
Shiro's giving us what we never wanted.
Mm.
Oompa. Okay.
Oompa?
Sasha, can we legit have a reboot of the reboot of Voltron?
Honestly, I feel like we could rewrite the characters so much better.
We can have whatever ship we want.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
but the thing is, I'm a multi-shipper, so like,
You like I ship. Okay, my two main ships in Voltron: plants and clans.
yeah, me too.
All of them involving land.
See, I'm a multi-shipper, but I ship no.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
Like my main ship is clans, but everything else I'm just like, okay, you ship sheep, cool. That's I can see it. It's cute.
Yes,
Oh,
I
you
agree.
ship it. You ship. I don't. You ship punk. Cool. They will be also cute.
I do not like this line art. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Eat. Wait.
There's
Yes, eat.
line
You can
in
eat.
the middle of it.
He looks like it's like I'm about to get hit.
Oh my god, I love that.
He's scared. I'd be scared too.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay.
I would embrace it.
What?
You should add it to the line art.
Yes.
That should be a part of it.
I remember that
I wouldn't.
Howl's movie Castle. Like,
Yep. Remember that one part in Howl's Moving Castle with the flying bat?
oh my God. Why is this so funny?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. This really is us on crack. Like, what are we smoking?
We're crackless crackheads.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my god, his hand is so tiny. Damn it. Why is nothing I'm drawing working?
Oh my gosh. So
I
bad.
can't draw hoodies to save my life.
Hoodies.
Fabric is so hard to draw.
Facts.
Like, oh,
I forgot. I have this pin save on Pinterest. How to draw hoodies. All about the hood, mate.
my problem is that
Don't
I'm
ever say that. Oh my god.
Wait, what did she say? What did
Nothing. I'm not gonna repeat that.
repeat it, I beg of you.
That was
I'm not-
stupid.
I am.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna watch this back and see what you said. So,
You don't want to hear what I said. You guys should watch a show called On My Block, by the way. It's a good show.
I wanted to, but then like it gave my mom an episode, so let's see.
Oh,
I'd say bruh
I'm-
moment, but I don't think that's the time for that.
No.
sorry, Sasha.
It's okay. I might still watch it. Just
Yeah.
those kind of things kind of hit close to home. Let's see.
Oh, gosh.
No. It's okay, Sasha. We understand.
Oh my god, what is this? Why won't his freaking hand do the hand thing?
Uh.
God damn it!
I felt
Handy hands don't like handy people, and whenever you try to draw the handy people don't like to draw the handy hands, and then the handy hands don't come out as the handy hands, and instead they come out as another handy hand that you want to explain why on earth
What?
a handy hand.
It was
Wait, so are you
supposed to be
saying that
Danny?
our hands are sentient people?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that actually.
They don't like to draw hands because they don't want people to be self-aware of the fact that handy hands actually exist, and we don't know about that. They're actually little human beings.
Well, okay, so does that imply that the rest of our limbs are sentient beings that are just attached to our...
Okay.
Just
Another question.
hands.
So I draw with my feet sometimes, and it turns out pretty well. Like, I
Because you
have a portrait of my foot by my foot with my foot.
Okay, because you actually have control over your feet. Instead, your handy hands instead like to do their other things.
No, I like where Sasha's going with this. I think there's a whole colony of sentient...
I believe there is a colony.
Yeah, like a whole colony of sentient flesh beings that are just attached to our...
Yes,
bodies.
within us.
I think it's really just the handy hands. The handy
No, I
hands.
think they just take a liking to us, and the ones that don't take a liking to certain people, well, they die. And
Yeah, I think
they're not
so.
born with hands. Boom!
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh.
That makes perfect
Shane
sense.
Dawson about this?
Yeah,
Yes.
honestly, I feel, but we can't get like shot by our FBI agents before because this is kind of like
What if our hands
intense
got us?
stuff.
That's true. Should we take this video off of the internet?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like just watch our thing get demonetized. God, we know too much.
We're not even monetized yet. We're not at 10,000 subscribers, so YouTube doesn't care.
Yeah, we don't even. This doesn't
Well,
even
no,
make
our
anything.
stuff is so important that they would monetize us just to demonetize.
Yeah.
This is such a pressing concern.
I agree with that statement.
Oh my God.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh, yo, that reminds me. For some reason, the other night I was rewatching the Da Vinci Code because I love it so much. Let me talk about that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh,
It's good.
Da Vinci as in like
Oh, God.
Leonardo da Vinci.
What?
Leonardo da Vinci.
You know, it
What-
just doesn't look like.
More like the DiCaprio Code. Am I right, ladies?
Silence.
Stop.
Oh my god.
But yes, it's an incredible movie. I've been getting into those historical conspiracy stuff
Mhm.
more recently. That's why National Treasure is my like favorite movie of all time. It's because I
Yeah.
The crime scene sort of thing. For example, the
if you say Ted Bundy, I swear to God, I'm gonna end my life. Okay, sorry, I got very dramatic.
So, god dang it.
that is one thing that I do want to watch. But right now, I'm currently watching the thing about the Boston Five. CS.
Dude, that triggers me so much. I could not get through that without wanting to punch someone. Like I was like, let me at them, let me at them.
I wanted to.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I know what you're talking. When They See Us.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been wanting to watch it, but I haven't been in the mood to watch it because I know I'll just be depressed after.
yup.
Going to be big depressed. That's why I take breaks in the middle of it. Like I watched episode 1, then I took a few days break, and then I went back into episode 2. Right now, I'm in the middle of episode 2, and man, I literally cried once they said that they are guilty. I literally started crying. I'm just like, no. Literally, okay, I literally threw my pillow across the room.
Yeah, but the thing about that is that that's like stuff that still happens today. Like
Exactly.
this isn't like old. Like this is recent.
Yeah,
Like
and that's what's so
people
daunting about it.
people of minority, especially like people of color, go through that.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's terrible. A friend of mine / a friend of my mom's was in New York when that happened, and she was there at the protests and everything. So it was. I don't know why they did that to them. It's so sad.
Because they can.
yeah, it's
Dude. It's also like fear, I feel like, because so many people are like ignorant.
Hello.
And ignorance is like rooted in fear. Like that's like something that I like believe.
yeah, exactly. Like, and I feel like there's fear, and there's also this human need to want to be superior over someone, to have power over someone, and to because like that's a lot of where it stems from is like white superiority and just.
But
I think also it's that like as animals is what we were like originally, we have a need to separate ourselves and divide. There was a study done where basically it showed that this like a group of animals when the group exceeded 100 like well not people but like types of animals, the animals would begin to divide themselves amongst like themselves with common traits in order to feel like not more important but a part of something that they could relate to.
yeah, and also okay, I'm just gonna say something. I'm sorry, this is like a spoiler for you, but like it's like I related.
Well, as if it already hasn't happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Like there's one of them that was a Hispanic dude, and I honestly, the house that he grew up in was so different to the one that he went back to. It was heart wrenching because he was gone away for so long, and like dad's like new girlfriend / wife is just like saying, why is he here? He did all of this because she believes that he actually did it. And all of me believe that he did it. And his relationship with his father was just so sad because all through like every single year, almost every day, he tries to call his father and let him know what's going on. Like, hey, what are you having for dinner? Trying his best to keep that relationship steady. And once he's back, it just seems like it's like a
Well,
very
the thing is, like,
moment. I just almost started crying. I actually cried.
like something like that, especially when you think of the time period in which, like, I believe it was a white woman, right, that accused
Yep.
them of like, cause okay,
It was in like the 80s or something, right? That it happened.
yeah,
It was in 1989, not 1889. A whole different era.
that's a whole like Hamilton. Woo, that's a whole different time. Let's not even. Oh man.
They definitely would have gotten like killed immediately if
Yep.
that.
It's like,
But
God, there's so much that's like unspoken about, like,
oh yeah,
and this is like only like breaching the surface of what is like the struggle for
Minority groups.
that, and specifically like yeah. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. I
Well, yeah,
realized us
people of
crackheads
color
are getting
too.
pretty political.
Well, just because like everyone faces different like
Yeah.
obstacles, they're just under the same like like minorities.
Mm-hmm.
It's just under different species,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm bringing this up, but like it's kind of related to the topic. There's this one episode of Grey's Anatomy. I know it's Grey's Anatomy, but like, hear me out. Okay, there is this one case. This little black boy, comes into the hospital because he got shot by a police because he was climbing through a window of his own house.
by a police.
Yes, by a police officer.
A policeman.
No, but you just said by a police. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Serious topic. Okay.
Purchase the police. Sorry.
Stop it, Sasha.
Okay.
So this kid he was just walking to his house and he was trying his best to get back in. So the only way he could get inside his house because he forgot his key was through the window that he cracked open.
Mm-hmm.
And a police officer came by and shot him through the neck. They kept him inside the hospital, and they kept on like asking the surgeons like, when is he getting out? What's his update? What is this happening? And he's bringing to his house, and like his family came in. It's like that was our house. He forgets the key sometimes, and he has to go back in through the window and stuff. And his carotid artery blew because the
Mm-hmm.
riot. His carotid artery blew, and he bled out and died. And Dr. and Dr. Avery, he went through the same thing one time when he was younger in his past and stuff for growing up in a wealthy environment and always being stopped by the police because he was a person of color.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of it's really sad seeing that because just because someone of color is like in a environment, like the first class sort of area, and they always get accused like, oh, you are robbing, or oh, you are breaking into this person's house, or oh, this isn't your house, this isn't where you belong, you need to go out to your wherever your slums area.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a stereotype that I honestly it makes it breaks my heart, and so many times I just want to like punch someone in the face. Like I don't I try to contain my anger. I try.
I mean, it's also, when you think about it, sad that when somebody I'm gonna go back to like the like people of color, yeah. There are like, you in that position, like think of yourself as like a person who's like darker and complex. Like there are countless stereotypes that you are not allowed to like be like, I'm angry right now, or else you're that stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
So there's even like, when somebody goes through something as like traumatic as what, like obviously there's lots of different things that could happen, but how much they have to suppress in order to like just be is like insane.
Yeah, exactly. Because you always have to make yourself smaller than your opponent to ever win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just so depressing.
Like, my stereotype for like being a Latin American woman is that, oh, this person is either part of a gang or like she's going to do this, she's doing drugs. That's the type of stereotype that I'm being placed under because of my complex and what my skin is, and it's not who I am. I don't agree with like, hi dad. Yes, we're talking about a very serious topic.
Yeah, we're talking about our opinions on social injustices.
Yeah, it's basically it's bad. It's very bad. Ugh.
Just because like of how people see me as my color, they assume I do that. But even though I myself am against drugs, yes, people who use it for medical use and have been and it has been prescribed by a doctor, then yes, it makes sense. Like, I understand why you are doing that, but if you get addicted to it, then that's your problem. For example, there was someone, I'm not going to say it actually, I'm not going to talk about that right now. Okay. But like, just because of how I look, people get this sort of opinion off of just my complex of how my skin tone is. And I'm like, that ain't me. I'm a pure, innocent child. Don't hurt me. But if I go out in the street and I run into like this ignorant white person or just an ignorant person in general, they're gonna be like, oh, she must be doing drugs. Or if and I know this happened to some people around the country, around America especially with my mom. She told me this story that one time she was working in America one time, and this she was speaking Spanish to a client, and the person, like, inside the studio that she used to work in or whatever, I don't know, she just told me the story, and she's like, this person was like, you need to be speaking American. I'm like, American isn't a language, but okay.
Go off, sis.
It's but that's like a real thing that like and also oh my gosh, don't like when I think about the injustices towards like also like when it comes to complex and like religion too, like with people who are identify as like Muslim, like it is
for sure.
Like no, there are literal statistics like when they are being portrayed as I literally wrote an entire freaking essay about it because I was so upset because they are like the most targeted group like of like when it comes to religious out of all of them, but they are portrayed so badly in the media and it is like ridiculous.
It is. Okay, I'm just gonna say this about Grey's Anatomy again. There is a character in there who is an Islamic person, and she goes around in the hospital with her hijab on. You know what?
Hijab.
Hijab. I'm sorry, I forgot how to pronounce it. I know my.
It's okay.
Yeah, I forgot how to pronounce it. And Owen, he was someone in the military. He was in Iraq. He was someone that knows about what's going on in Iraq. His sister was kidnapped, and yet he still respected her beliefs. And she literally took off her. I forgot to say it. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce it.
Hijab. Yeah.
Hijab. I'm sorry. She literally took it off and in order to save a patient, and then Owen cleaned it off for her and then gave it back to her in order for her to feel comfortable. And he was a white man in the military in that show, and his own sister was like literally kidnapped, and he thought she was killed, and he still respected her beliefs. And then yet, if someone just walks into the hospital, they're gonna be like, oh my god, they're gonna shoot up the hospital, or oh my god, they're gonna do that, and it's so sad because not all of them are like that. It's literally just a small minority group of the Islamic culture that is terrorists.
It's not even the culture. The people that do all of those things are not representing that.
Yeah, they're Islamic extremists. There's like a total difference between like, the KKK and Christians, and there's a difference between Islamic extremists and Muslims. Like,
yeah, and like I have some friends who are Islamic and who are Muslims. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, we friends. Yeah, we Gucci. And still, like, I see people accusing of these innocent people who've done nothing wrong, just as they're always being portrayed as like, oh, they're bad people, so we have to like eliminate all of them. No, you don't. It's the same thing with like Christians. I understand that there are Christian extremists out there, and like, of course, I have my own viewpoints on my own religion, and of course, I have my own beliefs on what I have. I keep some of my own beliefs, but like the Christian extremists, everyone's just saying like, oh, you're Christian, that means you must hate gay people. And I'm like, that's not true. Like there are unfortunately a bunch of Christians that I know that who aren't pro LGBT, but there are also a bunch of Christians who are like they're not pro LGBT, but yet they're not against LGBT. They're just like in the middle, just like they can do whatever they do, but I don't agree with it. But I'm not going to criticize. And there are Christians out there who are like, hey, LGBT, you're my friend. We're gonna be friends. I'm gonna support you throughout this time of transition.
Yeah.
Which is great. But then I feel like it's more often like the commercial religions, for example, Christianity, that are getting this positive view. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
like because the thing is like with let's see. Oh my god, I was thinking of something but I forgot it.
Well, because like with okay, not to touch on a soft subject. Well, hard, difficult. I can't think of the right
It's
word.
okay.
But loaded subject. There it is. 9/11, for instance.
Yes.
Everyone talks about the day itself and the aftermath of that, but they don't really talk about how Muslims were literally innocent Muslims were literally being killed because people got triggered and were like, "You're Muslim." Because before that, like there was this sense of like brotherhood. Like Muslims weren't there's obviously the history of Muslims being persecuted like throughout history, really. But like that was really the trigger for a lot of people to just hate on someone. And I feel like it's this basic human need to just be angry. Like you see that like in the media all the time. People just want to be angry over everything.
Yep.
And like that it's just something that we all feed off of. And that was just like, oh yes, let's kill people. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That was a really bad way to handle that sometimes.
It's okay.
I like how we were just talking about flying bats earlier.
Yeah. This is a very serious topic, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That reminded me, like, what I was going to say earlier is that when it comes to Christians, there isn't, like, a look to them in the way that there is to, or, like, that is assumed for the people of the Islamic faith.
I would definitely say it's not as extreme as the Islamic faith, because like with the Islamics, you think like terrorists, and then when you think of Christians, the quote, like bad view, it's just like angry people, like and like
anything that is remotely like actually changing into our atmosphere. Sorry, just had to say that.
What? I didn't hear you.
The only negative viewpoint of Christianity is literally just of them being completely against LGBT. That's it.
That is not the only thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not the only thing. There is problem with every like community.
Oh yeah, because it's like it's human nature, really. I always talk about this, but like it's human nature for like us to corrupt anything or whatever, and that's probably just because like because I'm also Christian, like me and Ivy gang whatever. But like I think it's just like because whether it's in governments or like honest to like the Catholic Church, like bro. Like, don't even get me started on the Catholic Church because
I'm not gonna say this because my dad is Catholic. Like, I Catholic Church, even though I was baptized in the Catholic Church, but I'm a Protestant. So,
you know what I find kind of like funny?
What?
How similar? Well, not funny, but like ironic. Like how similar Islam, Judaism, and Christianity are.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the only like true different thing between like like Muslim and Christian belief is that like Jesus for the Muslims was like a prophet, but for us he's the son of God.
Yeah.
And that's like the only like true different point, really. Like I don't know the specifics of like the Muslim faith or whatever, and I feel like I'm bad for that. But I want to do more like research because like I feel like
I'm gonna give you a basic rundown because I had to learn this in AP Human. So Judaism, they don't believe the Messiah has come yet. They're still waiting for the Messiah.
Yeah.
So they
I
believe mostly in the
yes.
Testament. They don't really believe in the New Testament because they don't believe in the fact that Jesus has come yet. They're still waiting. Christianity is they already seen the Messiah. They have all their prophets. They believe in both the Old Testament and the New Testament. Some of them discard the Old Testament. Some
and we're just waiting for death.
For the second coming. We're just waiting for the next coming to happen and for God to come down and burn the world into a hellfire.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Love that description.
And Islamic culture and their religion, they believe the fact that like they sent down Moses, they sent down Jesus, and none of that worked. None of it changed the world. So instead, they decided to bring down another prophet. I forgot his name.
Muhammad.
Yes, Muhammad. And he is the one that is like their version of Jesus. That's the only difference, really.
Well,
that we just have like separate.
Not their version of Jesus because they believe in Jesus and as the prophet, but like
That's the only
as
way I can like be able to explain it for like Christians. Like just like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's basically their like actual like Messiah. We have Christianity.
just say who they
Jesus, they don't even have anything yet. But like,
Wait, they're Allah, right? That's
Allah? Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Where's my stylus? Why does this keep? Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so dumb. It's right there. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Rundown. We all believe that there is going to be another day when we are going all to like our, I guess, heaven and stuff, where we're going to like somewhat of an afterlife. Like all three of us believe in that fact. We all believe that two of us believe that Jesus came. All of us believe in some of the other prophets from the actual Bible itself. It just so happens that.
Wait, what do you mean two?
Like the prophets, like Moses, like Abraham, Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Except for Christianity. Okay. But we all believe relatively the same prophets. And then we also, it's just that one of us haven't believed that the Messiah has come yet. One of us has, and the other one believes that they're like all Abraham, Jesus is just nothing happened. The world is still a corrupted mess. So we need to believe in Muhammad. That's literally the only difference between all three religions.
Well, Muhammad made the Quran, which was like
their holy book, I guess. Yeah.
It was like it's like the main text for the Islamic faith.
Yes.
It's
Speaking
like
of Qurans,
that, and then
Speaking of Qurans, I saw this video because in AP, when we were talking about religion, we go really in depth with a lot of stuff that we do. That every day.
Wait, what?
There's this one Christian church that whenever there's like a Islamic holiday or whatever, I don't remember which holiday it is, they have a national burn your Quran day.
Oh my gosh!
They didn't even spell it correctly. I've seen that.
I'm just like,
not even like that's just a straight up like active. To me, I don't know. Like that's like a straight up active hate. Like that's just like you hating on something. Like, and as Christians, to objectively hate something like that in some like that's not what we're like.
I don't know if you guys saw like Trump's tweet about like. That's a fat mood, Connie. I give up. Me too. But okay, I don't know if you guys saw this tweet that Trump tweeted. He said, "Let's have a Bible
Amen
in our schools."
Literally,
it said we should have a Bible class for all of our public schools. incorporate the Bible into our education. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do that, then do it for all of the religions. Everyone can have a choice to study their religion.
Yeah. Because like there are Christian schools or whatever.
Yes.
Or,
See, look, if it's a Christian school and that's what the school is is like advertised as, and it's like, this is a school, if you want to be like
one with God.
Well, yeah, like I understand that, because there are other schools that are like, okay, if you are Buddhist and you want to continue to live your life as a Buddhist and follow this, like, this is the school for you. Like, I understand that, but in putting it into like public schools is completely different, because public schools are like not supposed to be like
about religion. We're supposed to be keeping the state and religion completely away from each other.
It's supposed to be secular, I guess.
You guys ever heard of the Scopes monkey trial?
No, I think so. I don't remember.
Monkey.
Okay. Essentially, it was in a time where so I'm assuming you both know what the creation story is, because you guys are both Christian, right?
I have never heard that story in my life.
What is it? Is it Adam and Steve, or is it Adam and Eve? I can't remember.
Okay. Anyways, you guys both know. So, there was a school in I believe it was Tennessee, and there was a teacher who, instead of teaching the creation story, he taught evolution as.
Oh my gosh, I think I remember hearing this. Okay.
Yeah. And so he taught evolution, and one of the like kids like was talking about evolution at home, and the parent was upset because you've heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah. And so the parent was upset, and it turned into this whole thing with the town, and it was actually the first broadcasted case like on a news
Did they burn him?
No, but they arrested him.
Ted Bundy. I thought Ted Bundy was the first. No, that was the first murder trial.
No, this was the well, I think no, I'm pretty sure it was the first. It was either the first or the most popular one.
I thought the most popular was definitely Ted Bundy.
No, because it was like, okay, wait, I have to look this up. But anyways, the point was that they arrested a teacher for doing nothing other than teaching the evolution story, only because it didn't teach
Christianity.
The Christianity, yeah.
Right.
I myself believe that God sort of. Okay, I'm gonna explain this real quick in the most quickest way I possibly can, because this is like an entire like chapter of the Bible sermon sort of like topic.
Yeah.
God's time is different than human time. 7 days for us, 7 days. But God's time could be over for 7 days. It's probably like over 1,000 years.
Okay, there's a little jargon in that, but like I think that like
it's a mix of both. That's what I think.
Well, we can have a different conversation. I don't want to get her caught in this whole thing because she just. Okay, sorry, I sounded like Eminem right there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't say anything about this because, like, I'm Buddhist, so.
Yeah, because, like, I believe that, like, because I see a lot of stuff where it's, like, Christians pushing their faith on other people, and I don't believe that because, like, the Holy Spirit, okay, you know the Trinity or whatever, the like the Holy Spirit has to move within that person. Like it has to be a voluntary, like, you know, it has to be their choice. You can't force that on it. And when it comes into education, it becomes sort of a thing of force, you know?
Yes.
And I think it should just be something that, like, you know, you really need to get them to the point where they like can choose, and that's where baptism really comes in, where you like choose and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't really particularly agree with like baptizing a young child, because it's not really their choice.
Yes.
Because I don't think they have full comprehension of what they're doing. That's why I got like rebaptized when I was like older, because I actually knew what I was doing, instead of when I was 6 years old and I was like, I want to get baptized because I want to see.
Yeah.
You know, like I just think that.
Yeah.
I also think when you're never exposed to anything else but Christianity, you're never gonna grow in your like or whatever. Because then you're never gonna. Well, sorry, that's like a whole like. Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Well, no. I understand. It would be the same if it were any other religion.
Yeah.
If you were only exposed to one religion, then you only are offered one way of thinking. And I think that's unfair to kids and education. Like, which is why I am like against a single like religion unless that's what is like wanted. Like if it's already said this is it's gonna be. But what you were saying earlier kind of like reminded me like it's the exact same in Buddhism. Whereas like a part of Buddhism is accepting like or being like, okay, this is like what I want to follow. Like because any other thing is like literally like okay, I can't speak for all Buddhists because there's like different types of Buddhists, but where I like stand, it's like that is. Oh, wait, let me find the freaking thing because. Yes, I agree with what you said basically because I can't think.
I continue the thing that I was talking about, like the whole entire time thing and evolution.
I don't want to get into that part. Just because there's a lot of discourse about that, and I personally believe in the young Earth theory because of the science behind it. But
7 days. But he also incorporated evolution, even though his 7 days is different than human 7 days. So it wasn't actually like 7-day human time, it was more 7-day heaven time. So which could have been over 1,000 or billion years, to the point where it's just like, oh, that's my theory and that's how I believe it.
Well, I don't want to, because like I don't know whether or not where either of you guys stand on evolution, but like I really don't, because there's like, because it's still like a scientific theory, you know, and I just don't want to attack anyone's beliefs or whatever, because like that's what
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I really don't want to get into this topic, because like I believe different things based off of the facts that I've been given in my life. Just because like I have been raised differently than Avani's, because like I've been raised like in a homeschool life where I'm provided like material that's very different from hers, where like I'm given the creationist point of view, and like you know it's very different.
Yeah. I've been growing up in both the Christian environment and also the public environment, and I kind of sort of mush some things together, but I still have my strong beliefs of what I believe in.
Because like, oh, sorry.
No, go.
Because like I mean, like I think all of my life really I've been, because like my family has not been like my mom wasn't raised Christian, my dad was raised Catholic, but his like then he got out of faith, then he got in, it was some but so like I wasn't always raised Christian and stuff, and neither was my mom, and so I'm still like exposed, and like I'm on the internet for goodness sakes, and like I still have like a lot of homeschool friends, so I still understand. Also, like with the creationist stuff, they always talk about evolution, so I still understand evolution and stuff. I don't know a lot of specifics. I can say Cretaceous. Wait, did I say that right?
Cretaceous?
Cretaceous? Croissant? Crouton?
You mean creationists?
Wait, no, Cretaceous. Cretaceous period?
What are you trying to? Oh, I see what you're trying to say. Okay.
Trying to say.
I understand.
Crouton period.
I'm so confused. Please explain.
It's like the time where the idea was popularized, I believe. Is
right,
that correct?
remember
Wait,
that.
no, I'm pretty sure it's one of the stages.
Oh, it's a stage. Yeah, I don't know. I'm learning.
The reason why
and there's the
I paid attention and during the evolution period because I don't really believe in the evolution kind of. It's called,
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's for you to believe.
Yeah. And if, at least if you want, like, I can lend you, like, my science books. Because, like, I don't know. Like,
yeah, I like my science books. I never read them. That's why.
what? You don't read them?
No, we never use our textbooks. Also, it's really basic Stanford stuff in biology. It's just like
Ooh, I love biology. Bees.
Alright.
Bees. Okay, sorry. Just
What?
Okay. Sorry, I'm not crack. Like, I'm so tired. But I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't know.
Bees?
I think
about bees.
I think we were just like going down that loophole of like total crackhead.
I don't know, but I think it's good to be able to have an open conversation about these things because so more often than not, it's a heated conversation in which
Oh, yeah.
somebody ends up hurt. Like whereas like
Take advice from us 14/15-year-olds.
this is the
Without giving argument.
this is problematic opinions with crackless crackheads.
That's what I should have titled this one.
That would have been awesome.
Oh my god. I can just retitle later. But that's incredible. Yeah. Because like I feel like today, like oh my gosh, I feel like I'm like so Republican when I say this, but like I feel like people have just really lost like respect in conversations or whatever.
Mhm.
Because I think, like I said, like there's this need to be angry, but
Yeah.
like anger can only motivate you. It can't win. Like it can't. I don't know. It can't. You need to.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say.
Because I feel like everything I would phrase it wrong, but
Okay, so everyone. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a really simple term. Okay, to become the. But what we can be doing, we can become Hulk, Professor Hulk, which is a mixture of both the brains and the brawn.
oh my god,
All have
Jesus Christ!
just being the angry Hulk. Let's be like Professor Hulk.
Oh my gosh, this is because you rewatch Endgame
Yeah,
one time.
I think you're bringing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, wait, that reminds me of something that right, the two-party system. Can we talk about how horrible that is? Okay, sorry. George Washington said, "Hey, don't do this." And then we were like, "Yeah, let's do it." We're so dumb. Okay, sorry.
Oh my god, it's honestly true.
Hamilton Hulk.
Because like I honestly like to think of myself as a purely like independent voter, even though I can't vote. Because guess what? We're teenagers and we're
Yes.
so dumb. But because like okay, I have a very like conservative Republican family, but like my views are different because I allow myself to see like both sides or whatever, and so. Like, and I like, you know, like because I feel like on both sides we're viewing one another on like very extreme terms, you know?
New party,
Yeah.
the Republics. The Demorics, yep.
We're America. Okay, sorry.
Demolics. We are the in-between between the Republicans and the Democrats. We want money, and we also don't want people to be taxed too high. We want
I am one emotional breakdown from being one of those white dad dudes who says fiscally conservative but socially liberal. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. You know those people who put that in their Facebook profile? Okay, sorry. Fiscally, I can't say that word for the fiscally. Fiscal. Okay, sorry.
Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my god.
Alexander Hamilton had a foreign affair, and he wrote it right.
He wrote it down there.
He wrote this. I'm sorry, Hamilton.
I would have sang, but I was drinking ginger ale because all my crack was getting to me.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's just a lot
wrong.
with everything.
A lot wrong in everything. Everything is wrong.
Yeah, I feel like this conversation has made me very depressed. I don't know, you know, like now I'm like really like, wow, there is so much going on right now.
Okay, but can I just talk about that? Like, both
If we're
capitalism
gonna talk about Sudan, I'm gonna start crying. I swear to God.
about it because I'm gonna start crying. I'm sorry.
I need to like find a good, cause like I need to donate because I want to. Yo, so let me tell you about my Republican family, y'all.
Okay.
I tried to wait. Why isn't it showing up? There we go. Okay. I tried to donate to Yemen because like forever ago when they were first about to go on, like go fully like starve, like go through a famine, and my parents were just like no because they supported this one because their government okay, I don't know if you can hear that echo, but that was pretty dope, so I was gonna do it. Supported this one thing that America's against, and I was like bruh moment. So yeah, that's my family.
I think
No
I
idea.
think you have an interesting point of view, Connie, because
Yee.
like I when I was younger, I had no understanding of like politics or Democrats, Republicans, or all like that kind of stuff. And like often like being in Florida, I wasn't very like informed about anything. And as a result, like I had a lot of like really different types, well, not different types of friends, but like no, not different types of friends. I had friends that were like very Republican, which I like never understood until like only a little bit recently. Who like I don't know. Oh my god.
We're very yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, country, I love you.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
Oh no. I wasn't gonna say anything. I just kind of kept reading.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, cause like I like I grew up like with the family, like because like I've always grown up with my family talking about politics, and like for a while, like when I wasn't doing my own research, I never like I was like basically like I guess like Republican or like I was on that side. I watched Fox News in the morning willingly, like and I think
Oh wow.
yeah, I know I was, but I think I guess like when I got on the internet more, I tried to like I don't know, figure out what was the truth and what was just the media. And you know, there's always going to be lies on both sides, and I think that's something that I've learned that's why I'm in the middle, you know, because oh my gosh. One of my like closest friends is like I've known them for as long as I've known Ivali's, like, you know, in the second family or whatever. And I've known them
what
as
did you
long
say?
as what?
They are what?
Oh, I was building up to that.
Wait, they are what?
So me and my
Oh.
brother don't like Donald Trump just because he's not as you know, he's Donald Trump. He's definitely not very eloquent for one thing.
Yeah.
And his tweets are ridiculous.
Yes.
I personally don't think politicians should have social media to that extent.
I agree with that.
But so like, but like, we'll be in our Discord chat, and this dude is like, "Well, like, I think he was just misunderstood. His tweet was misunderstood, and I understand what he actually meant. And if you guys had an intellectual man," and he just like defends him no matter what. And keep in mind, okay, I feel kind of stupid for saying this, but like, he's not white, okay? Like, he ain't white. I feel, I don't know why I feel bad for saying this. Just because like I feel like I'm playing a card, you know.
Yeah.
But like he's just very Republican, and he also like demonizes the other side and stuff. And like it's somewhat difficult being his friend because of that stuff. But like at the same time, like he's like kind of like a brother to me and stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it was just because like it's there's that part of like those are the people that I know, you know. And I think a lot of the people like my like in my like because like in my school, which is like this like Christian like homeschool group, like most of the kids are like just like public school Christians that like are like, yo, racism is bad. Like they have this opinions as me. But like there's also just like that, it's just there's always gonna, I don't know why I said that, but I did, and that's my story. He also, oh my god, he also thinks that the N-word doesn't like, oh my gosh, don't even get me started. He thinks that white people should be able to say the N-word.
That's a
Yeah, because oh my gosh, one of okay,
Right now. Because I will tell him off right now.
I don't know. There's
bro,
you know an opinion that I once heard that I thought was like made me start thinking was that like when you see who's at the top, who is Donald Trump in a position where he is in a lot of like power, I feel like someone who like wants something like that is going to portray themselves onto that person and want and idolize them.
very true. Yeah.
And so like whether despite whatever race you might be, if you see someone who's successful, which sadly, yes, Donald Trump, not sadly, but Donald Trump is successful, it's something that someone would portray themselves as, even if, which is like always what gets me, when the person who is in power is completely against you.
Yeah.
And like on the literal fact of like your skin color, which is insane, but
Yeah.
it's just that is who is in that position of power and is what is representing this country and is what people will associate with success.
Yeah. And like I remember reading about like this thing that psychologists did or whatever, and it's basically like, excuse me, the like who Donald Trump's personality is something that's common with a lot of 5-year-olds, where they see something like that and it appeals to them, and so they like the bluntness, they don't care, which is like what a lot of what I hear from like my parents and people, you know, who have the same political views as them, always like praise him for, is that he doesn't care. Like that's common in 5-year-olds. Like that's something psychological in 5-year-olds. Of course, granted, my parents have leaned away from like at first. It's so funny because during the political like debates or whatever, like when they were like first running for president, they were strongly against like Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump won, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, she's so great!" And then now they're like, okay, can he just stop? Can he stop? And it's like, okay, it's fine. But like, oh yeah, the whole N-word thing. Let me talk about that.
Oh my gosh!
Hang on, no, I just want to paint you the picture in which I discovered that they don't give a like they. Okay, so what they okay. They go to this co-op thing, which is like this thing where you go in one day a week and you like learn and you're assigned homework and you finish the homework throughout the week. That's what a co-op is. And it's a Christian co-op, need I remind you. And this literature teacher was reading, I think it was Huckleberry Finn.
Oh my gosh.
He is a white literature teacher in a church of all places.
Did he really? Did he go with? I don't understand.
Okay, it was okay. The way my the way my friend defended her, well, didn't even really defend him, but like was like, well, she didn't even really say the hard R, and I'm just like, that does not matter, and like I was like,
Yes.
bro. And they were like, whatever. Like everyone looked at me because, like, you know, like I was one of the few black kids in the class, but like I was like, I didn't really care. Like,
That's like
and,
what makes that sad.
yeah, and like he just said it out loud with like no remorse, and everyone else was like, and my friend was just like, they were making such a big deal of it, and I'm just like. And I told my mom afterwards, and my mom was like, "Are you kidding me? That is not okay. Like, given like that teacher should not be allowed to do that." Like,
Yes, I know.
Real quick. So like we had to read To Kill a Mockingbird. We had like sometimes we could read to the class and stuff. I didn't like the book mainly because like it's boring for me. No offense, anyone who actually does like it.
I'm offended.
Sorry, Connie. But like my teacher before we started reading it, like listen, they have this word in it, and if you aren't
Word.
comfortable with saying it, I completely respect that. But like there,
Wait. It depends on what the word was.
the N word.
Wait, so he said if you're not comfortable with saying it?
No, she said like if you're not comfortable with saying the word, do not say it. It's a racial. She like explained like the entire history behind it. Like this is a racial slur. You shouldn't be saying it. This is the
I
reason why.
know, but like the way that that's phrased, like if you're not like comfortable with saying that, like
That's like
Okay, but
sometimes it's really like when I
hello.
hello.
Okay, yeah, you just went like mute for a second. Sorry, but okay. There's this one kid. He's a friend of mine. His name is Alex. Yes, the lolly guy. Um, all the time he says the word, and he's a white.
Oh.
He always says it, and we always tell him like you shouldn't be. I
See,
like
the thing is, no, here's the thing about the N-word. When a black person says it, it is something different than when a white person says it.
exactly, because
The context, because when you take that word and you like reinvent it and make it something positive in the community, that's for the community, not for like you see what I'm trying to say? I think
because like I feel like when a non-black person says it, it's like they're mocking its importance, its relevance, and also if it's just a word, find me a word that has that much stigma, that much history to it. Like you can't find a word.
Bro, I will literally go off on Alex.
Yeah.
like we tell him all the time. I'm just like Alex, stop. Like you shouldn't be saying.
Honestly,
but just a little like stop it. Like that's
like tell a teacher. Like honestly, at that point,
like if he's your friend, then he would listen to you and understand that something like that isn't
like we all tell him. Like everyone on leadership told
and that's like
his
not
friends in band, his close friends, all the two other tenors in band told him like you shouldn't be saying this, you shouldn't be saying like stop it, and he still does. And like
okay, your next step is to beat him up. Okay, sorry, I don't want to advocate violence,
but like it's the same thing with another friend of mine. Even though he is a Hispanic person, but like he still says it, and I'm like, dude.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. If you're not black, you don't say it. That's just how it. That's how it works.
I don't know.
Which is also like, okay, so, I have okay. I went through this thing. So over winter, I get like really, really light skinned to the point where I look white, and so like there's lots of like I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. That just reminded me of something. But when I was with one of my friends once, and who happens to be black, and we were talking, and I was with like another one of my close friends who happens to be Black, and one of my like the other like I guess more acquaintance like friend was like, oh, like Sasha, you can have an N-word pass, and I was like, what? Like I don't know how to feel about that. Like for like I'm not really someone who does like cuss outrageously in like school environments and stuff like that. Like amongst friends, it's different, but not like racial slurs like and stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that.
That
And so like I honestly was like I don't know how to feel about that, and like um I don't know, like
Like,
it just
when it
reminded
comes to,
me.
yeah, when it comes to that, I always think like that's a joke to me, and I feel like
Yeah,
it should remain a joke. And if you take it literally, like, well, like if you take it to the extent of like, oh, I have an Edward pass, so I can say it.
yeah.
yeah, like okay. Also, our ROTC or JROTC at our school has literally given freshman kids the N-word pass in order to use because they are going to read the To Kill a Mockingbird. I have a friend of
Oh
mine,
my god.
Davison, and he is white,
Bro,
but I'm not going to say it.
I'm
I'm
just
like,
gonna I'm just gonna say something really quick. 99, like this is a statistic in my school that was taken, and it's like really big in my school. 99% of my school consists of people of color, specifically like Creole or Haitian and Ethiopian. I will say maybe like throughout my entire 2 years at this school, I've heard the N word like 5 times. It's like it's even like in, and we read books, like lots of books that include that stuff, so we can not stuff but like the N word, where like we where it's talked about and we talk about the history and stuff like that. But like I don't know, it freaking is like when there is like I don't know, it's just something that feels wrong about like a teacher being like, you can say this, like
Like, it is so easy to not say that word. Like,
it is
let me give you an example of how easy to not say the word. Ready? Here we go. Boom. Okay.
perfect.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm dead, bro. That's literally like,
and people get
say it
so
louder for the
upset
people in the back.
when you're like, you can't say that word. Like, boy, like, get over it. It's like, just you just don't say it. Like what's so horrible about that?
There is so many other words too,
can use.
like that you can say. For example, friend. That's a
Homie,
word you can use.
broski.
Bro. I don't I don't know.
Our
I don't
conversation has just been so like, woo.
It really has. I wasn't expecting this.
I mean, like, I'm okay with it because, like, this is usually how, like, all my conversations
This looks like a
wind
freaking
up. 'Cause, like,
titan. Frick.
Titan. What?
Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm not gonna.
Pretty eyeball.
Pretty eyeball. I was just drawing Danny, and I freaking I messed it up so much, and I'm upset because this hand is bigger than that hand, and that
No,
hand's
but,
supposed to
like,
be closer.
your hands are so good. I could never get them that detailed. It's like. Okay, sorry. Yvonne's dead. Yvonne's.
Ivy?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, are you drawing too?
Yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Oh, let me see. Who that?
Redesign of Val.
I can't see it.
I just turned off my camera.
How could you? You deprived us.
But yeah, oh man.
cRaCk.
Now,
That's so
cRaCk.
cute. I'm still gonna draw her in a t-shirt though, because I literally draw everyone in a t-shirt because I don't actually feel like drawing an intricate design.
I do. I make your designs right.
Oh my
I
freaking
feel
frick.
that way, but like at the same time, when I get started, I can't stop detailing. Like I'm obsessed with detail.
love that.
Oh, what am I supposed to say?
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Okay, well, but this should actually start like, because this is getting really deep. And I'm getting spooked.
You getting spooked? We need to tone it down.
Yes.
I can talk about anything else.
Tone it down, bro.
Talk about it next session.
I think we purged a good amount of, and I like. I'm gonna sound like a teacher. I like how we had respectful conversations today.
A mí
No.
también.
And I think that's very important. And if anyone stumbles across this video for whatever reason, just know that's, it's attainable if you're just a decent human freaking being. Okay, sorry.
E.
So,
Be a decent human being. Stop acting like whatever you acting like. Just
Agreed.
hot take.
What?
we will come.
Sasha.
Yes.
So.
Okay. I'm for real skis about this.
I can't go any deeper.
What? That's what he said.
I'm so
What? Oh.
What did you just say? What did you just say? What did you just say?
I didn't say.
Oh my god,
Sasha,
are you
what
kidding?
did you just say?
I'm not. Oh,
What did you just
my
say?
God.
What did you just say? What did you just say?
No. No.
As long as anyone
I don't
who's
know. What did you say?
What did you just say? I just said that's what he said.
I mean, I guess that's what you said then.
Okay, sorry. This is. I literally feel myself all the time.
I was very lost. Like anyone else, whoever is watching this, I was very lost. Just like you.
You can just rewind it, buddy. That's the power of YouTube.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
But,
Okay, well,
cool. Okay, Sasha.
I like how I had so much space where I could have drawn a face, but no, I just put it right there.
I like to think that it's a
All right.
cohesive drawing and that there's just a huge
Yeah.
flipping face right between them.
All right. Well, I gotta go now.
Bye. Oh, wow.
Bye.
It's 12. Okay, goodbye. Farewell. See you later.
Wow. She just
Yeeted herself.
herself out of existence.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. But
Excited.
should we just end it now? Because it's already pretty late. I don't know.
I'm probably just gonna go on YouTube and watch TikToks or something.
Okay. Wait, okay. Yes. Okay. So goodbye, everyone.
After this,
Sorry it got so crackhead.
and yeah, please be a peaceful human being and don't act like what. Yeah. So
I'm going to try and find some places, some credible stuff where you can donate to help the situation in Sudan. And maybe I'll link, once I find it, I'll link it and whatever to the probably one person that's watching.
yes,
Who's
please
non-existent. Who's probably one of us. So the one of us.
share this video across the world and make sure it reaches our politicians so they can see how you
Oh
can.
yeah, Donald Trump's just watching this casually. Okay.
He's watching this.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, Cheeto Man. Okay, the end. Goodbye. I'm doing it.
Goodbye.